due to the car not arriving until late afternoon, myself and Martin actually filmed the cut sequence before we actually saw the car. And by the time it arrived, Martin had had to leave a couple of hours earlier. And due to some concerning news received en route, first port of call was to check the oil leak that had been reported on the car, before then levelling it off and checking to see if there was actually enough oil in the engine so that we could actually start it. After finding the dipstick and checking the oil, there was enough oil in there. So, next thing, start her up and get her off of the transporter.
Right, if you just creep backwards a little bit, but take your hands off the steering wheel and I'll adjust it from here. Gravity should work.
Despite those famous last words, gravity did need a little bit of help
Put it in neutral and
in the end.
just let gravity do it. Go on. Yep. Whoa. That's it. Right, just creep back a little bit more, Gary. You're going to feel it drop in a minute. Right, it's going to start to go down and accelerate now. That's it. Right, hang on. Right. And it is downhill.
It is, until we get to this bit.
It's alright. It's going to drop up front now. That's it. Now keep your wheels as they are, Gary. Right, come on, Gary.
Now that the car was off the transporter itself had to be moved out of the way so Gary could actually get onto his drive and put the car into his garage, which, as this was a busy road, proved to be a little bit more difficult than originally anticipated.
Wait.
But with the car fully on the drive and driven into Gary's garage, it was now time to have a good look around and see just what it was he'd actually bought. While the car does look very similar to his old GT, the wheel arches and various parts are different, as you can see here, and then comparing to the old Marcos that he used to own. The back wheel sticks out a little further and the line is a little cleaner. To be fair as well, the new factory alloys were a lot better than the old ones that originally shipped with the GT, as seen here. While generally the same, the interior has been updated a little bit, and with the cream option in there, it really is a nice car, especially with the matching seatbelts for the body colour. But some things haven't changed. The seats are similar. It's not as dark as it was in the older GT. The door cards and things like that are still very similar. It's a familiar design, but the switches have been updated and the wooden panelling just looks fantastic. Some things though haven't changed from the old Marcos, such as the dial used to move the pedals, as the seats themselves don't move. This is exactly the same in the new Marcos, and the footwells haven't been made any wider either, so it's a very tight space. Plus, in this one, the handbrake's still in the original position. The bonnet is slightly different from the original Marcos, the power hump, and the headlights have been changed as well, something that Gary intends to put back to the round ones at some point in the future, more like the original Marcos as is seen here. Something else that can be seen just to the left of picture is the old bonnet catchers. In the new Marcos, these are actually done inside with one catch for each side of the bonnet. But the biggest change is from the Ford Essex-based Marcos V6 to the much bigger 3.5 litre V8 engine from Rover in EFI form, straight out of the SD1 and the Range Rover of the time.
That there, you think that's electronic ignition, don't you?
You'd think it would be, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a resistor pack for injectors.
Ah, right.
He didn't know what it was, he thought it was electronic connectors.
With a little exploring, the car gave Gary a bit of a surprise once this panel was removed.
Come on. Interesting. Got a servo? What the hell's that off?
You know what? I think that's a Capri.
You think so?
Don't forget to come back and visit us to see more of what's going on with this Marcos. And remember, some of these videos are exclusive to Patreon. We are available on YouTube, of course, and on Twitter, Facebook, and we have our website. All the links for that are down below and are in the general descriptions as well. Take care. See you soon.